Good way to start.
Come on, drink up, fellas. Gentlemen, do your help.
Come on, sweetie pie. You're coming with me tonight. Relax and be nice.
Let me go.
Give us a
Get
kiss.
your hands
Just
off
one
me.
little kiss.
Let me go.
Hello?
Come on, sweetie. Don't be like that. Hey, look, mister. What are you butting in for?
Excuse me a second.
No?
Thank you.
A pleasure.
You're pretty quick with your fist, mister. Have a drink on the house.
Thanks.
2 whiskeys.
Pretty fancy place you got here. Know a lot of business?
Not bad, stranger. Tom,
Yeah. Only it's pretty swanky for a town like Eagle Pass.
we're proud of it, all right. You won't find another one as pretty as this till New Orleans. But, is this the first time you've been here?
Yep.
Where are you from?
Just traveling.
Are you gonna stay here a while?
Depends.
Well, you need a pile of money around here, son.
I got enough.
My name's Al. Anytime I can be of any help to you. You like any of these gals around here?
That singer there is not bad.
Oh, you better watch it. That's Jackson's gal. He's the boss here. Anyone you like except Annie, huh?
I hope it's not too one-sided.
Poor fella. Wait till Jackson hears about it.
200. I'll see you. Full house aces. 4 queens.
You got everything, Ray. Lucky at cards and in love.
Mind your own business, James. It's late. Tomorrow I gotta go to Gold Town after them cattle.
Wait. I'm in the hole more than $2,200. I've got to have another game.
You'll get one, but not tonight.
Now, you play.
You can't play anyhow. You ain't got any more dough.
My property. I'll bet my ranch for 2,000. It's a steal for that price.
I promise we'll play tomorrow.
You're not leaving. You're going to play.
Now cut it out. Jackson doesn't want any trouble here.
He's right.
Can I play, Jim?
Why, sure. Go ahead.
I hope to be able to play as good a game as you do.
Why not?
But let's have it peaceful.
Sit down, stranger. That's the talk we like to hear.
over 2,000. I already took my part.
You finished pretty early tonight.
That's right.
You look out, Ray.
I don't need your advice, thanks.
Don't play with fire if you don't want to get burned.
Whoever gets burned, I won't be the only one. If I ever started shooting off my mouth, Eagle Pass would turn into a shooting gallery.
You're crazy to come here.
Jackson's over at Wilson's bank, and when he's talking business, he's never in a hurry.
I'm afraid, Ray. If Jackson finds out about us,
Listen to me. It's impossible to go on like this. We must get out of here and go where nobody can find us.
it's too late. They'll follow us wherever we go. Ray, I don't want you to get in trouble for me. You're running enough risks already.
No. Annie.
Do you think I don't know you do it to stay near me?
How'd it go?
Marvelously. If we continue like this, we'll soon be able to control the bank. You shouldn't see Wilson's face as you watched me deposit that stack of money. Where's Anne?
In a dressing room. She just finished a number.
It's me. Open up. Open up, I said. Hurry.
And whiskey toast. Come on.
Get out, quick!
You're going to open up and up. Why aren't you ready?
I don't feel very well tonight. If you don't mind, I'd rather not sing my last number.
As you wish. Annie, you know I wouldn't permit another man to approach you. You belong to me.
I just belong to you. Like this place and everything in this town. Gary, give me my freedom back. Let me go away, please.
In the company of that idiot who was here a minute ago?
Here? There was no one here.
Don't worry. Your friend will soon get his hat back. Stand.
Call. And up 30.
I'm out.
Me too.
Well then, 30. And 50. I'm out.
Just what I figured. He ain't got a bean.
You were so damn sure of that, you should have stayed in. If you don't like it, let somebody take your place.
Don't worry about it. Deal.
22, black and even.
Right on. I told my wife she ought to play her age.
First time I ever heard your wife was 22.
Well, she was when I married her.
Having bad luck again tonight, Doc?
I just can't seem to change my luck.
Well, why don't you stop playing then, Doc? Roulette's a very dangerous disease.
So is whiskey.
That's a lie.
Place your bets, gentlemen.
Well,
Mr. Jackson,
what can I do for you, Doc?
I'm all cleaned out. Could you lend me some money?
I've already lent you $200.
Lend me another 20. I'll return it all to you in a few days. Thank you.
2 for me.
1 here.
I'll keep these.
$200. Here.
Call you.
Let's have a look.
No point. Full house. King's over.
Hold it. Those bills are counterfeit.
Go on! Get in there! Give it to him!
Run away.
Hold it! Now, what's going on here? Well?
He accused me of passing counterfeit bills, Sheriff.
That's right, Sheriff.
I didn't see any counterfeit bills.
Me neither. He was beaten fair and square, so he had to have this as an excuse.
And out of the way. Let's see those bills.
They were on the table.
Get up. A night in the open air ought to clear up your head.
Anything you say. The usual.
Right away, Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, reserve me a room for tomorrow.
Whatever you say.
I must say I'm taken with this spot.
Come on.
You really think I lied about those counterfeit dollars?
All I know is you come here looking for trouble. And tomorrow you're getting out of town.
I ought to present myself.
The Texas Ranger?
Johnny Ringo.
What are you doing in Eagle Pass?
We've been led to believe that a ring of counterfeiters is working here. I've been sent to investigate. I might need your help.
I'll do what I can. But everything in this town belongs to Mr. Jackson. He's the law.
I've been sent to do a job, and I'd say I've come to the right place.
I'll tell you for your own good. Be careful. You're completely alone.
But I'm not alone.
All right. Tell me what you want me to do.
To begin with, put me in a cell. Better not arouse suspicions. If one of your deputies...
I haven't got it. I told you, Jackson controls everything. He's decided that for Eagle Pass, one lawman is more than enough.
This'll do fine. Tell me, what sort of man is Wilson the banker?
A fine man.
Can I trust him?
Sure, I think so.
Well, with a bit of luck, we could solve this case sooner than you think. Good night, Sheriff.
Good night.
Do I have to watch?
Sit down.
That's enough now.
What's going on?
Somebody's using my cot for a target. They sure don't waste any time.
Can't say I didn't warn you. They don't like strangers nosing around town. Sooner or later, they'll get you, Ringo.
You scared? They shot at me, not you.
Well, that don't mean they won't kill me if they think I've been helping you. Don't be a fool. Go on back to El Paso. How many lives do you think you got, anyway?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
Why did they do that? You mind telling me?
Don't ask questions.
Ray, why did they come to the ranch?
Listen, I want you to go with me to Eagle Pass, to Judge Carlton's. I'll sign the ranch over to you. Tomorrow you'll have to take care of it yourself.
No, please, I don't want you to do that. Whatever is yours, you just keep for yourself.
Come on, there's no time to lose.
You're going away on account of her?
Annie is not what you think. You don't even know her.
All I know is it's because of her that you've joined a band of counterfeiters and killers.
Let me explain. Annie is counting on me because nobody else has the guts to stand up to Jackson.
You love that girl, don't you?
Yes.
You're my brother, Ray. There's nobody else. If I lose you...
Certain of my colleagues in the towns nearby have confiscated large quantities of counterfeit bills. That's true enough. But here in Eagle Pass, there's been nothing irregular.
Mr. Wilson, can you give me any information about Jackson?
Yes?
And how long has he been living here?
I arrived in these parts nearly 5 years ago. And I know Jackson had been living here a long time.
Mr. Wilson, how much does your bank hold in its reserves?
I'm hardly empowered. However, I can assure you it's quite a respectable sum. I might go so far as to say a very large one. Do you mind telling me what the purpose is of this?
I'm a bit curious, that's all. But if anyone asks why I came here, tell him I just came to open an account.
You can count on me. I don't want to have any difficulties with the Texas Rangers.
Thank you.
Howdy. sorry about the incident last night at the club.
Really?
Naturally. Why do you ask? Is that wrong? I don't deserve it. I've kept you the best room in the hotel.
Well, I could use a good bed. I didn't sleep too well last night.
Wilson says he made a deposit.
Ah, that means he really hopes to be around a while.
Oh, dear. Learn your trade, you idiot.
Howdy.
Howdy, stranger.
Johnny Ringo.
I hope my spot brought you luck last night. No fights or trouble, was there?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, partner. I spent the night in jail.
Why's that?
Because one of your friends tried to pass a few bills that were counterfeit, and I didn't like it.
Sorry, Ringo. We're in sort of a hurry. Christine, I'll meet you back at the ranch. So long.
So long. Are you in a hurry, too?
I don't normally sit around speaking to strangers in the middle of town.
Ooh.
Hello there.
Howdy, Miss Anne.
Is he here?
Inside.
You must leave town right away. I'll meet you at the hotel. In the marketplace. What is it?
You're just trying to save me. Anne, I'm not leaving without you.
Take my advice. We're going to have to separate. I told you I'd meet you there. Don't you believe me?
It's not that. But the idea of leaving you in that hole, alone, with that man.
You mustn't be afraid. I love you. That's a signal. It's Pete. I have to go. Ray, promise me you'll leave right away. I beg of you.
Howdy, Grandpa.
Eh? Howdy. But I'm no grandpa, because I ain't even anybody's pa. Never got hitched. Got enough troubles as it is. Women's just a tassel of mischief, know all about women. Hey, by the way, pretty good licking you gave those fellas. If I was a bit younger, I'd come to you for boxing lessons. You know why? I'd want the bejesus out of somebody I know.
You mean Jackson?
Yep, Jackson and his gang of killers settled down here, and we don't even know where the dickens they're from. Now they run around like they own the place, and they do. Yes, sir, this used to be a nice, quiet neighborhood before they moved in. Now everybody's afraid to stick his nose out of doors. Now, what do you want around here, stranger? You ain't wanting shoes for that horse of yours. I saw that fella outside the saloon. His shoes are damn sight solider than my tools.
I don't. Thanks.
No, you mean you just come around here to gossip and be sociable.
That's right. So long, Grandpa.
Now lay off that grandpa, like I said.
What did he want?
Well, I'm wondering. our $10,000.
Come in. Well? What the hell's the good of hiring you?
This fellow's last name is Trouble. He'd gone to spy on Ray, who was with Annie.
They're still seeing each other.
Yeah. At Whiskey Pete's.
Filthy old wreck. Bill, I want to punish Ray so he'll never forget it.
I'd think it over if I were you. He knows all about us, Jackson. If you push him too far, he might talk.
How long is the night tonight? The loneliness breaks my heart. Return, return to me. I need your love. How long is the night? This unhappy night without you. I'm waiting for you, my love, wherever you are tonight. Remember me, remember me. I'm yours for the rest of my life. I'm yours. I'm waiting for you, my love, wherever you are tonight. Remember me, remember me. I'm yours for the rest of my life. I'm yours. I'm yours.
Going up.
If you want revenge, your friend just got here. Don't fool with poker tonight, Jose. Tonight you better go out for a nice long walk. Besides, you really don't think Ray's gonna give you a rematch.
That's what you say.
Hey! Cards and whiskey.
Right away, sir.
I sold the ranch. $3,500.
I don't feel like it tonight, Jose. Save it for another time.
No, now. You're gonna play with Jose. I want a rematch. Sit down.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Who else was it then? We all saw you.
It wasn't me, and you know it, Bill.
Don't play innocent. Everybody saw you do it.
String him up! Lynch him, the murderer! We'll do our own justice!
What's going on here? Sheriff, Ray Scott has just killed Jose the Mexican.
String him up.
Let go of him. I said hands off. We gotta make an
We're
example.
old enough to do our own hanging.
He killed him, so we string him up. That's justice.
That'll be an example to the others. We got to clean up this town.
Let us by, Sheriff.
That's enough. The sheriff's gonna take him out.
Mind your own business.
I'll shoot whoever comes toward me. All right? Take him out of here.
You better be careful, stranger.
I think you better be careful.
I'm innocent. They worked this all out just to get me out of the way. But I swear you'll get it, Jackson. I'll tell all I know about your rotten organization. Everything.
Come on.
Your own death sentence. You'll never get to trial.
Calm down, Parker. It's not as bad as that.
Don't make a move. Now, I don't want to have to use this thing.
You're only making things worse, Ray.
You heard the sheriff. I got no choice.
Don't do it, Ray. If you go now, we can't help you. Don't be a fool.
What were those shots? Ray Scott shot the sheriff and escaped, but he can't get far. He was wounded, too.
We'll get him. Parker, I'll bring him back to you.
I'm all right.
Bill, Carl, get going.
Oh, what the heck is it now? You gotta be dead if you want to get some sleep in this darn neighborhood.
Polyn, come here. Open up! Christine!
Ray! What happened? You're wounded.
Polyn, they're after me. Take me to the old mine shaft.
I'm going with you.
No. When they ask you, say you didn't see.
Go to the stables, see if his horse is in there.
Who is it?
Miss, I have to speak to your brother.
He's not here. He went over to Eagle Pass today.
Now look, your brother's in danger. We know he's in there. I got to speak to him for his own good.
He's not back. I don't know when he'll get here. never been able to understand how Ray could be friends with such cowards.
We don't give a damn what you understand. Tell us where he is.
I repeat, I don't know.
Is that so? Why didn't you ask her where this blood come from?
Oh, hell, ain't you? It's like any dinner. She's pretty quick with the kitchen on, too.
You brute! I'll never tell you where Ray is.
Let's see about that.
Bill?
What?
You'll never get anything out of her that way. With a girl like that, you gotta do something imaginative. Let me handle this. I know a little game that'll mix business and pleasure. The rules are simple. All you need a pretty girl like her and a sharp knife like this. See? You don't get rough. It's really very simple. Watch. 1. And then 2. 3. Will you tell now?
I swear I don't know.
Really? What a pity. Your husband's gonna be very unpleasantly surprised on your wedding night. I'd drop it if I were you. Don't make any false moves. Bill, give me that belt.
That's enough. Don't touch that revolver.
Enough. Get going. And I don't want to see either of you again. You got that? Ah. I hope you realize what you're doing. Protecting a murderer. Get out of here.
That's impossible.
It was down at the saloon. The evidence is against him.
It's a plot of Jackson's. I know it is.
And I know he's wounded. He needs help. Take me to him.
What for? Who are you?
I'm a friend of your brother's. Johnny Ringo, don't you remember?
Nothing would stop me. Nothing, Jackson.
You don't mean that.
You don't know me yet.
Take care, Annie.
You must kill me as well.
Don't put the idea in my head.
Go on. What are you waiting for?
Annie, you forget about Ray Scott.
Never, Jackson.
you want?
Mr. Jackson, Carl and Bill have come back.
They find him?
No,
Where are they?
in your office.
Ray! Ray.
Pretty ugly. You've got to get it out before it gets infected.
Oh.
You'll need some whiskey. There's a bottle in my saddlebag. And bring some hot water.
The water's boiling, senor. I'll go get the whiskey.
Christine, anything we can use as a bandage?
Just a second.
Here you are, senor.
Hold him, please.
Yes.
I think he'll be all right.
Thank you, Johnny. I can't thank you for all you've done for us both.
I better get back to Eagle Pass.
But, Johnny, you can't. It's completely crazy after what happened at the ranch. Johnny, for my sake, please don't go.
I've handled that punch before. Don't let him move around. The only thing now is rest.
Yes, senor.
Johnny, you mean you're really going?
If Ray's innocent, somebody has to find out.
Oh, please, be careful.
Just wait till his gun is empty, and then we'll get him.
Let's go.
I'm sure I got him this time. Not even a scratch. That bastard's just born lucky. All right, come on.
Morning, Mr. Ringo. It's hardly necessary to reserve a room with such insistence if you meant to sleep elsewhere.
I'm not the only one who didn't sleep in town last night.
Explain that.
Just keep your men away from the Scott Ranch.
My employees? Meaning Al, who waits in the saloon, or Mr. Frank?
If anyone bothers that girl again, I'm going to come looking for you, Jackson.
Where are you going?
To withdraw the money, as usual.
Don't bother. We have better things to do. Ringo stopped the boys from getting Ray. And just now, he got through their ambush.
But then, Ray will betray us. We'll be exposed.
Sheriff, we've got to open this trial against Ray Scott as soon as possible.
How can we open this trial when we don't even know where he is?
I've seen and heard him. He's in a safe place.
Fine. I'll go tell Judge Carlton.
Wait a minute. I think we'll need Judge Grant from El Paso.
You mean you don't trust Carlton?
I don't trust anybody in this town.
All right, I'll telegraph El Paso.
I'll go with you.
He's absolutely got to be put away. And by whatever means. I won't have it. You mess things up this time and you'll regret it.
Yesterday, he took us from behind.
Carr, you're the one who killed the Mexican, aren't you? If you expect somebody else to swing for it, you'd better not be caught napping again, understand?
should have asked for reinforcements.
We can do it for ourselves. I think we can.
You aren't nervous, are you?
You want a light?
If you fellas want any more, I'm at your disposal. Your boys should know better than to fool around with a Texas Ranger.
A Texas Ranger? You hadn't made that out yourself, stupid.
Ringo. I must talk to you. I've heard you're a Texas Ranger.
If you want to hear about Ray, he's in a safe place.
Where?
You'll soon see him. I'll bring him to trial.
To trial? You want him to be executed for a crime he didn't commit?
That's not all he's up for. There's the matter of the counterfeit bills, and he's implicated up to his ears. I'm to bring in the guilty ones, and I will. That means Ray.
Counterfeits? Ray didn't know anything about that.
Are you sure?
Look, I know as much as he does. I'll tell you whatever you want to know, but please don't bring Ray into town. Jackson will kill him.
I'm sorry. But he's got to be here.
Please let him go, Ringo. I told you I'd tell you everything.
It's not a... Get out of here.
Pete? Open. It's me, Annie. Pete? Oh, Pete. Who did this to you?
Always the same band of rascals. Jackson's henchmen. They beat my head in because I was your friend. Yours and Ray's.
I'll need a horse right away.
Take mine. No good to me.
Shall I send someone to help you?
No, just give me my bottle. There. And don't you worry about me. If you gotta go away, go right ahead. Sure. Go on. It's a girl.
What does a girl want at this hour?
Maybe she's come from a neighboring ranch to ask for help.
Who are you?
It's Annie. Please open the door.
What's she doing here? We have absolutely nothing to say to each other. Get out of here.
I beg you, it's about Ray. They want to arrest him.
Be careful. Maybe it's a trick. Don't forget she's Jackson's girl.
I know you hate me, but I swear to you I'm telling the truth. Ray's in danger. I risked my life to come out here. I just barely escaped with this disguise. Jackson doesn't forgive those who betray him. If anyone notices my absence. But that doesn't matter, if only we can save Ray.
My brother isn't scared of anybody. He's innocent.
And who's going to prove his innocence? The people in Eagle Pass who live in fear of Jackson? If you could see how Whiskey Pete was beaten up just for helping us. And the other night in the saloon, nobody said a word in his favor. Listen to me. Ray must go away. Go away before they come to get him.
They won't find Ray. No one knows where he's hidden.
Johnny Ringo knows. He's told me he would get him to trial in Eagle Pass. I've tried to make him understand that Jackson's people would do anything to get rid of Ray. But he says it's his duty to bring him to justice. That man only wants one thing, you know. To find out the truth about the counterfeit dollars.
He played us for suckers. Saving Ray's life just so he could hang him.
Johnny, is that true?
Yes. He's a ranger. Didn't you know?
No. No.
Now I must go back. Look after Ray.
Disappeared into thin air.
Must have gone to El Paso.
I think he's hidden somewhere with Ray Scott so nothing will happen to him before the trial.
He'll come back with the Federals, I'm sure.
No, I doubt that.
Quite right. And I'll bet whatever you like we'll see him arrive in Eagle Pass without reinforcements.
Suppose Ray's talked.
Carl, you're nervous today. What you want is a good night's rest.
We all need that.
May I go too?
Ranger's here with Ray Scott.
We're aware of that.
Jackson, I don't want to stay in Eagle Pass. Give me my share and I'll clear out. I got friends in Mexico.
You got friends
I'm
here.
not going to come to that trial and end up dancing on the end of a rope for anybody.
Quiet down. Everything's under control. Don't worry, Ray's gonna swing, not you.
I'd prefer not to take any chances. Judges give me the willies, I tell you.
Carl, just between us, are you absolutely sure there'll be a trial?
Allow me to congratulate you, Mr. Ringo. You show great promises, surgeon. Thanks to you, there's no danger of infection.
Will he be able to stand trial?
Oh, I believe so. Only he needs to have a great deal of rest. But tonight, give him this pill dissolved in water. He'll sleep better.
I have to see Jackson. He doesn't know yet the trial will be held in his saloon.
Good night.
Night, Doctor. Suppose we have a little talk, Ray. Tell me, what do you know about this counterfeit operation?
Christine was right. You couldn't care less about my innocence. All you worry about are those counterfeiters.
Ray, you know that killing Jose isn't your only problem.
I would have done a lot better without your help.
Oh! Take it easy. We'll talk about it later.
All right. I got the picture. I'm bringing your supper right away. I wasn't forgetting you. Here you are. That's my girl. There you go. There.
Ray? Take this. It'll help you sleep. Better get some rest, Sheriff. I'll watch him.
All night?
Yeah.
Whatever you say. You need me, all you do is holler.
Night. Night, Sheriff.
Vinny, give him some money. And tell him to go rest.
Get me another.
That's enough for tonight, Doctor. Take this and go on home.
Pete's dead.
Dirty cowards. Will you let me out of here? They'll be here any minute, and I don't want to be cooped up here. I want to defend myself.
Don't you understand that's exactly what they want? They're just waiting for you to try to get away from here.
So what do you aim to do?
Open up. If you're going to be fighting inside the jail, you must let me out. And give me a weapon.
Annie. Pay attention. Me and the sheriff are going to go out there and try to keep him away from here. I can't let Ray out, and that's all. He'd follow us and get himself killed.
Go on.
I'm going to try to head Jackson off. If I can get him to trial after this, his evidence will help you.
And if they kill you?
You'll try to get away.
Ringo. But they might attack him while we're outside.
Don't worry. I know how to use a gun if I have to.
They're coming, Sheriff. Let's go.
You cover me. I'm gonna try going around this side.
Annie, will you open up? I'm in danger. Open up. I want to get out there and fight.
You can't. Ringo's right. They'll kill you.
Let's get over to the jail. You go first, I'll cover you.
Stop, Jackson. wanted to take him alive. But he pulled a gun on me. I couldn't take any chances. You were right. He was ahead of the whole operation. There's $10,000 worth of counterfeit bills in here.
And your plates?
My plates?
Those you stole from the Bank of Philadelphia. Victor Mellon.
Look, Ringo, what's your game?
Well, for instance, this. It's the bullet I extracted from Ray's shoulder. Pretty fast work, Charlie. And this is the one I took out of my bed. The revolver that shot both bullets is the same. That was your big mistake, Mr. Mellon. You've had 15 years suspended sentence. That's not bad. Don't make me kill you, Mellon. Give up, Mellon. I can't miss from here. I'm warning you for the last time, give up. I have one more shot, Mellon. Make up your mind.